A brass check project needs your support. 1968 was the year the U.S. went all in the Vietnam War. 16,597 American servicemen were killed that year. This was 50% more than any other year of the war. Things were particularly bloody at home, too. Specifically, the country's top 3 anti-war leaders, each of whom represented a major demographic segment of the country, were murdered. Number 1, Martin Luther King, the African-American leader of the Civil Rights Movement. Number 2, Robert F. Kennedy, the most likely presidential candidate for the Democrats in '68. Number 3, Thomas Merton, the most popular priest at the time in the Catholic Church. Thomas Merton? Many people think that Thomas Merton was electrocuted by a faulty ceiling fan in the bedroom of a retreat center he was staying at in Thailand. Many people believe in the Easter Bunny, too. Currently, there is nothing on YouTube that explains the following 5 points in a single video. 1, who Thomas Merton was. 2, what he said about the war and other issues of justice. 3, how respected and influential he was. 4, how despised he was by the hierarchy of the Catholic Church and others who were pro-war in 1968. 5, the utter preposterousness of the official story of how he died. The 50th anniversary of Merton's death is coming up this December. We at Brass Check would like to shed some serious rain on the parade of the professional propagandists who are going to commemorate this date, assuming they commemorate it at all, with a watered-down rehash of the original bogus story. We note that the other team is already getting revved up for the date. A few years ago, an Irish, quote, religious writer of note was hired to float the idea that Merton committed suicide. This story is even more ludicrous than the one about him getting electrocuted by a ceiling fan. We'd like to put together a video that explains who Merton was and points out the obvious that has been hidden from public consciousness for the last 50 years. Thomas Merton was most likely murdered. Who murdered him is not known, but why he was murdered certainly is. He opposed a war that the powers that be wanted to continue and escalate, and he was high profile and respected enough that his opinions had the potential to cause real trouble for the warmongers. The murder of authentic American leaders, something I believe is ongoing today, is a fact of American history and present-day reality. There should be at least one video on the internet that tells the Thomas Merton story. We're looking for Brass Check subscribers who want to financially support this effort. The budget for this video is a modest $2,000 for a video of approximately 10 minutes. These videos take a tremendous amount of research and work, and for many, many years we've done that work completely gratis. I think it's time for the subscriber base to step up, select members of the subscriber base to step up and help us produce this original material. If you're interested in supporting the putting of this important story into the public record and consciousness, please click here.